Hi, how are you? So a client of mine asked me to make a video about how to use the concealer pen. So I'm not wearing anything right now. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. I haven't done my skincare since this morning. So I'm going to start with a little bit of skincare because sometimes what people don't realize is the way that your concealer falls underneath of your eyes and the way that it blends in has a lot to do with how hydrated your skin is. So just for expediency, I'm actually going to use a wipe just to make sure before I cleanse that I'm actually have clear pores. If this seems like a lot, people will say to me, oh, I just wash my face with water. Well, that's great. Just make sure that you're using a washcloth when you do that, because that's going to be a mechanical exfoliator. And I'm going to just dab the excess moisture off of the wipes. And then I'm going to come right in with an eye cream. Because if all you're going to do is use eye cream and concealer, that's okay. There are other steps in a regimen that are designed to work well together. But if you are a minimalist and you really just want to help the area around your under eyes, you can use the eye cream. It also does help reduce dark circles. And I use it up here because it really helps also decrease the depth of my worry lines and my crow's feet. So I'm just gonna let that dry momentarily, and I'm gonna talk about our concealer and the Better Blender. Now you can use a different kind of sponge. I just like this one because of the shape, and you'll see when I blend the concealer in what I'm talking about. I like to use this curved end. And so this is our concealer. And so, it's still a little bit moist. If I were doing this in the morning, I'd probably let it dry another minute or two. But I'm gonna come right in with the concealer and put it there. And you always wanna pick a concealer that's a shade lighter than your foundation, because you really want to try to lighten and brighten up the area around your eyes. And then I'm going to come around on the top as well, because that can be an area that's discolored. And so this coming in and around. And for me, on many days, this is all I'll do. I don't do necessarily foundation during the day. I do then put on mascara and some eyeshadow, but you can already see a difference just in terms of the way the circles look under my eyes. They're not nearly as dark, not nearly as deep. And so this is just, cleanse, eye cream, under eye concealer. If you have any questions, please reach out. But my point was that the hydrating of the skin underneath of the eyes is just as important as the concealer in order to get a smooth finished look. I hope this is helpful.